Hey everybody! I totally should have grabbed my water. Of course, I already started the live and now I'm like, where's my water? I need water. So I'm gonna try to make this super quick but powerful. I don't like lives to be too lengthy for people that wanna watch a replay. I'm a busy person, so I like a live to be 15 minutes around that time or less. At most 20, because otherwise I don't got time to watch the whole hour like show. So, for those who do not know who I am Julia Graham Chapman. I am a lead stylist. I joined the company and launched my business on Thanksgiving. And in my first full month, I hit lead and I've maintained lead. And recently was told that I'm currently #1 in recruiting. And I find that to be crazy, but exciting at the same time. And I'm the kind of person, like from day one when I joined the business, I'm like, what are other leaders doing? Or what are the people that want to grow a business and get things done? Like, what are y'all doing? Are y'all doing stuff? Are y'all already formulating? Are y'all using top leaders and having them share stuff? Okay, like if you're not, like, let's make it happen. Let's do a jump start, right? So I did the jump start and then I'm like, oh my God, we have an incentive going. That's amazing right now. We need to blitz the opportunity. Like I've done blitz in my other company and we normally blitz like a product, but this time we're blitzing the opportunity and it has gone amazing for my business and I hope for many of you guys as well. And so I'm truly a believer in collaboration over competition. I'm a true believer in give, and things will come back in some way or form or fashion. And I think me being #1 right now is a good testament to that. So if you have a good idea, share it, y'all. If you want to run this like a business or you do something that works, use this group. Like it doesn't have to be only certain people can post in here. At least I don't think that's what Kim's intentions are. We want people to be active. We want this group to be popping. Like share some ideas, share what works. We would love to hear about it. All right. So before I get into some tips, I'm going to talk to you guys about, hold on a second. I'm going to invite peeps because #1, I don't want to just sit here by myself, but no, honestly, I want to invite teammates because I want them to catch this too, since I'm not doing it in my spot with my team. So sorry, just really quickly, let me do that and I will hop on to it. Okay. So one thing that I will say is let's talk about what could be holding you back. Because when I'm looking at like my team, there's 50 people on my team currently, or 51 now, somebody else joined today. And I see like 10 that are actively working their business that are like hundreds in sales, right? Hundreds of dollars. And then I have a lot that are just like, okay, they got a seller too, which is awesome. And then I have majority that are sitting at 0. And some have a, sign up for a discount, totally get that. But like those that said, I want to do this as a business, I want to do my own online boutique, and that could very well be you. But you're like, I'm trying, Julia. Well, what do you want me to do? Well, my question to you is, are you really trying? Or are you letting things get in the way? Are you letting things hold you back? So I want to know what's holding you back. Like, I want to know what it is. I'm a very ambitious person. No matter what in life, I've always been ambitious. When I'm a goal-oriented person. I'm very goal-driven. When I want something, I tend to make it happen. I'm sorry, but when I'm live right now, my lips look way more pink than I would prefer them to. They don't look that pink in reality, but I just gotta tone it down or something. Sorry. I know this is super annoying, and I'm okay with that because I just had to fix it. All right. So anyway, back to what we were doing. Okay. That pretty much made it worse. Anyway, we're going to go with it. So, I'm an ambitious person and I like to get things done and accomplished. And I understand that not everybody is like that. Like not everybody's like, I need to rock out my business. I need to recruit all these people. I need to do all these things. I get that. But if you came here to run a business, like what's holding you back? Like I feel like we make excuses. Like I feel like we make excuses for our complacency. I feel like we make excuses for not stepping out of our comfort zone. I feel like we make excuses for being afraid. I feel like we make excuses for like, just not trying. Like we try, but we don't really think we're trying. Like we're like, oh yeah, I tried, but you haven't posted in your group in 2 or 3 days, or all you post is the same thing. You only show new releases. Like that's not really trying. So what is holding you back? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of people saying something? Are you afraid of going live? Are you afraid of truly starting this and making this a business? And are you afraid of whatever? Like, I don't know what it is, but I like to think, I did a live on this one time. I like to think, what is the worst thing that can happen? What is the worst thing that can happen if you go all in and you truly run this like a business and you go live or you post on your wall and you share things about it? The worst that can happen is people don't buy from you. Or the worst that can happen is somebody doesn't watch your live. Y'all, you know you can like delete your lives. It's totally okay. You can delete. If you do a post and no one comments or likes on it, or you only get like 2 likes, delete it. You tried. Okay, that didn't work. Keep track of what's working. What does your network respond to? I'm very big about seeing what does my network respond to. Before I started a health journey, I'm in the process of I've lost almost 50 pounds in a year's time. I realized that my network really, really responds to me talking about my health journey. So I post more of it. I recognize that my network really, really likes when I post selfies and powerful statements. So I post more of it. Like, figure out what works for your network and for your people and give them more of that. Stop holding back. Give people what they want. Be the best version of you, because I feel like a lot of us are being very complacent and we're sitting in our comfort zone and we're not doing what we came here to do. So if you're not sure about something, you're like, I'm just not sure where to start. Well, go to your upline. And if your upline doesn't know how to help you, go to their upline. Use the Google. There's so many things on Google. There's YouTubes out the wazoo on everything. Everything I'm going to talk about in tips. There's tons of YouTube videos about it. Attraction marketing, mindset. There's YouTube videos about how to boost your algorithms. There's YouTube videos about, I'm trying to think, like Facebook engagement. Y'all, there are so many videos. Now, granted, not all of them are great quality, but a lot of them are. So find the ones that have tons of views. That's going to tell you that it's obviously working because multiple people keep watching it or refer people to it. So if you are trying and you're not finding success, figure out what is the problem. What's holding you back? What's holding you back from recruiting? What's holding you back from getting those sales? Ask somebody to go into your boutique group and take a look and do what I like to call like a reality check. Hey, friend, hey, Silas, sister, hey, whoever, hey, upline, sponsor, can you go in my group and just give me a feel for what you think and give me some feedback? You have to be open to it. You have to be willing to take it. Maybe your feedback is like, girl, you only have 30 people in your group. If you have 30 people, only half are seeing it and only a few of them are buying. Maybe your feedback is all you do is post about the new releases, or all you do is post about like clothes. You don't ever post anything else fun and intriguing. So ask somebody to give you some feedback and try something different. If you are doing something and it's not working, like I said earlier, if a post doesn't get any interaction, delete it. It's bringing down your algorithms anyway. Delete it out, your algorithms. Try something different. Try something new. Pay attention to timing of post when people are interested. I notice like a certain time of day, certain people are interested in things. When people eat, when people are getting ready for bed, getting home from work, when people are waking up before work, those are great times to post. But it's not just about finding good times to post. It's also about finding the quality and the good things to post about. You can post at 6 p.m. one day and have amazing hits. Another day post at 6 p.m. and have 2 likes, because it's all about your content. So again, I cannot stress this enough. Pay attention to what people like that you do. Pay attention to what people are telling you your brand is, because that's going to be super, super important for you. The other thing I was thinking about is what else can be holding you back? What else is holding you back? Is it your kids? Your kids should not be holding you back. They should be your motivation. They should be the reason why you do what you do. What's holding you back? The fact that you have a busy life and a busy schedule. Y'all, I have 4 jobs. 4 jobs. I'm very family oriented. I try to also have a dating life. I also am very, very social. I have tons of friends in different friend groups. Friends I've known since I was like 2 months old. I still hang out with my high school friends. I have a very busy life. And I think we all think that we're all busy, because we all are. But what I always like to remind myself is, I know people. I have a friend, well, I say friend. I have a Facebook friend, acquaintance, that has 6 kids, and she is killing it in the network marketing industry. She's a millionaire because of her business and what she's done. There are people that have the same exact situation as you, whether that means they're single, married, divorced, 10 kids, 5 kids, 2 kids, husband, no husband, kids running around, whatever. Somebody has a very, very same situation as you, and they're rocking and killing their business. They're not letting these things be their excuses. They're not letting it hold them back like you are. So why are you letting yourself hold back? Why are you letting this hold you back? I mean, let these things be your motivation. Let these things be your reason why. Let these things fill you up so you can be the better version of you. What's holding you back? Are you afraid of failing? Because newsflash, homegirl, you already are. If you're sitting doing nothing with your business because you're afraid of failing, you're afraid of trying something, then you already are failing. You already are. I'd rather you try something instead of just sitting there. Try something, and if it doesn't work, learn from it. Okay, that didn't work. Let me not do that anymore. Okay, that worked this time. Let me see if it works another time. Okay, my network likes this. Okay, this must be something that's a part of my brand. I'm going to keep showing more of that. Okay, so if you're doing nothing, you're already failing. So stop doing nothing and start doing something. We don't care what it is, just do something if this is what you want to do. So stop holding back, stop the excuses, stop the complacency, stop being in a place of comfort zone and just living in your little comfort place, and get out there and do something. I think it's really, really important for me to say that it's time. Like, this is an amazing time to be a part of this company in the beginning stages, and you have the opportunity to decide, are people going to be joining my team or joining other people's teams, or are you going to get your face out there? Are you going to stop holding back, and are they going to start joining your team? Are you going to be the person in a year or two from now that has tons and tons and tons of people under you that are working the business that you can help and that you're helping your leaders? Are you going to be the person that is going to be the person that just lets this hold themselves back and you give up? Or you look a year from now and you're still in the same spot because you've been holding back? It's time. It's time to be a better version of you. It's time to make things happen. It's time to step out of your comfort zone. It's time to stop being afraid and to try and ask yourself, what's the worst thing that can happen? So instead of me saying what's holding you back, my new question is, are you ready to stop holding back? Are you ready to be a better version? Are you ready to rock this out? Are you ready to be brave? Are you ready to try something new? Are you ready to get out there? Show people who you are. I hope you are, because if you're not ready, then turn this live off. If you are ready, drop me ready and let me know, because I'm about to drop some tips with recruiting that's going to help you if you're truly ready. I needed to do that beginning part because I really, really want you to know that the reason why you're probably not recruiting or getting top sales or getting where you want your business, if that's you, is because something is holding you back. Once you decide to not let it hold you back anymore, you will start to see success. So I've been in that situation. I've been in network marketing for almost 4 or 5 years, and I've let things hold me back. I've let going live hold me back. I've let feeling a certain way about myself hold me back. I've let what people are going to say about me hold me back. Y'all, their opinions don't matter. They're not paying your bills. They're not the ones that are there for you when you succeed. They're not the ones that get to see the fruits of your labor. So who cares what they think? Who cares? Because you're always going to have haters. You will always have haters when you're doing things right. I'm sure I have tons of haters right now, and I love it, because that means I'm doing something right. If you didn't have people that were going to talk about you, then that means you're not doing anything. Because guess what? When people aren't being talked about, that means they're sitting. That means ain't nobody got nothing to say because you're nothing in their thought at that time. People talk about people that are doing stuff. Okay? So get moving, because those 10% of people that have something to say don't matter. The 90% that are paying attention to you do matter. Okay, so let's talk about some tips. The first thing is first, I've done a live in the Jumpstart group, so I don't know if you saw it or not in the group, but attraction marketing is completely how I run my business. I might as well call myself an attraction marketing queen, because now I feel like I have figured it out. It has taken me a long time, probably a year or two, to truly, truly master it, and I'm still learning and growing. I still am trying. I'm still making mistakes. I'm still learning from them. I'm not sitting, though. I'm not stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm putting forth action, and I'm making things happen. And if I try something with attraction marketing and it works, I keep doing it. If I try something that I think is going to work and it doesn't work out, then I don't do it again. So feel free to follow me and check out my posts of things I'm doing to see how I attract. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I very, 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 very rarely ever mention the words Hello Pink. People have to pretty much come to me to find out what I'm doing. I don't want to say Hello Pink because then they can just go Google Hello Pink, find anybody who they want to sign up under, and they can go be corporate leg and figure something else out on their own. No, you want to keep these things a mystery. You want to keep things like have an element of curiosity. I very rarely say, you know, like, basically, I want people to know, like, this is their own thing. Like, I have to mention team and stuff like that every now and then to attract people. But I want people to know, even when I do mention team, I say a team of women that are starting their own online boutique. Or I am training and working with some other women entrepreneurs. Like, I'm really trying to make people understand that this is different. That this is something that you can brand on your own. I don't even always say, like, products. Like, I just said, like, oh my gosh, these are the cutest and most comfortable jeans ever. Like, I like to sell this solution. People don't even know if I'm selling it or not. Like, I've had literally people say, like, oh my gosh, I had those too from, like, someplace, like a boutique. And I'm like, no, that's not where I got these from. But if you want to know where you can get them a little cheaper, let me know and I'll message you or whatever. So I like to leave that element of surprise because it really works. I attract people by doing certain things I'm going to go into detail with. But once people reach out to me, because I do not reach out to anybody. I have a team of about 50 people, and I probably have personally recruited half of them or more. I haven't counted my numbers, and it's mainly because over the course of, you know, since Thanksgiving, and it's mainly through attraction marketing. And if they reach out to me, then I put a little notepad in, and I just keep my own. You can actually do a potential, like a newsfeed list on Facebook, but I just haven't done that yet. And I just make sure to go to that person's page every now and then, love on their status, comment, interact with them, get to know them. If I already know them, then I give them compliments. If it's a true, authentic compliment, I ask them questions like on their, like, let's say they post like a great dinner, and then I ask them a question about their dinner. If they post something with their kids, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, what movie are y'all watching? Or, you know, like, I interact, I ask questions, I remind them, like, hey, I'm here. I'm not talking to you about the business, but you know I am working my business and I'm trying to build a relationship with you. So when you're ready, you're going to come back and be like, okay, girl, I'm ready to do this with you. So doing that, keeping a list and interacting with people, not forgetting about them, is going to be so beneficial for you. The next thing I do to rock out my business and have a lot of recruits right now is I keep sharing. I actually was listening to Rachel Hollis' podcast, and she mentioned this about her book, how she got her book to be #1 best-selling book. And she said it's because she kept sharing. She did not close her mouth about her Girl Wash Your Face book. It was truly word of mouth. And what I love about that is your business is not open for business unless you are open your mouth. Like, unless you open your mouth, your business is not open 24/7. If you only open your mouth about your business once a week, every now and then, people don't know, like, are you open? Are you closed? People know because I stay consistent. I talk about it on my timeline. I talk about it in my boutique group that I'm open for business. I'm lights on. I'm at the street corner. Like, I'm ready to go. Not only am I sharing the opportunity, I'm sharing it in different ways. So find ways to share the opportunity. You might have to fake it a little until you make it. I literally was live the other day, like, showing all my stuff. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. Like, look at my new order. I'm like, okay, y'all, like, I just had more people join my team. It's so exciting. And I have some messages. I haven't gotten back to you yet, but I will get back to you soon. I just got back from out of town. Y'all, I had already checked all my messages, and I did. I had a couple messages about the opportunity, but I already checked them. But they don't know that. My people in my live feed don't know that. So I was like, if you've messaged me and you're watching this live, I'm going to message you back. So don't hurt me. I'm coming back to you. I'm building that urgency. I'm building that curiosity, that attraction. Like, people are messaging her about this opportunity. Like, maybe I need to message her about this opportunity, right? So I definitely want to say that you got to incorporate a little bit of fake it till you make it to attract people. So if you don't have 2 people that join your team that you can go talk about, then maybe talk about your big team that's growing. Like, oh my gosh, this team is at 50. Like, they don't know if it's your personal downline or if it's your upline. So find ways where you can use what you want to use. I had a girl on my team. She hasn't done this in a while, but when I first joined and I was having a lot of recruits, I told her, girl, you can do the same status as I'm doing, just tweak it a little bit and make it your own and talk about it as if it's your success too, because you're a part of my team. So when 5 people join in one day, it's also 5 people joining your team in one day because we're all together. And she literally grew her team. Right after I grew mine, she grew hers to 10 in like a couple of weeks' time just by sharing and celebrating those things. So I've said it once before in a live, but my next tip is to toot your damn horn. Toot your horn loud and proud. Anything that you can talk about and make it be a big deal, talk about it, share it. Because here's why. Your network, y'all, wants to celebrate you. Your network is your supporter, or your network, like all the people in your network are your supporters. They want to cheer you on. They are excited for you. And if you notice, anytime you have something to celebrate, you have more likes. You have people say congratulations, great job, that's awesome, proud of you, you deserve this. Share that. And it could be as simple as sharing the email that somebody joined your team. It could be as simple as saying, oh my gosh, I met my sales goal for the month. Whatever. Find ways to toot your horn and celebrate it. And I'm going to go back to sharing the opportunity in different ways. So I've gone live about the opportunity and just gone full force, like why I've done it, what I did. That was a time I actually did mention Hello Pink because I had to kind of like go ahead and get it out there. I've talked about lifestyle, like this is what I'm now being able to do because of my business, or I'm having free clothes and get to shop all the time because of my business. I've done toot my horn, which is my favorite one. I probably do that one the most, but I like to celebrate. I've done like hustle mentality, like be a part of this. I've done direct, like join this business. I've done talking about it from a discount perspective. Like there are tons of ways that you can talk about this opportunity. So I encourage you to jot it down. I feel like I'm talking way longer than normal. Oh my God, 22 minutes already. But I'm tying 2 lives into one. So I'm going to say 30 minutes should be enough because it's 2 in 1. Okay. So make a list of all the different ways you can talk about the opportunity, sharing your why you did it. That's a different way to share the opportunity. So get that ready, do that. I think the only last thing that I have to talk about is mindset. I really think that the reason I am doing so well with recruiting is because I said I was going to do well with recruiting. I set out to do 5, and even then I thought that amount was low, and I was like, I could do more than that, and I did that very quickly, and I'm like, I'm shooting for 8, and then I did like, so it's just like you've got to have attainable goals, and you have to truly ask and believe and receive. I'm very big about positive vibes. I'm very big about telling the universe what you want. I'm already telling the universe and the energy and things around me that I am an excellent recruiter. I have recruited 5 people in the month of February. Like, don't say I will, I want to, I'm going to. No, you have. I have, I am. Those are powerful statements. Saying it that way is triggering yourself, your confidence, your belief, and you're attracting things to you that way as well. So I hope this is helpful. I hope that you stop holding back. I hope that you share things on your actual newsfeed more. I hope that you do things publicly so anybody can access it. I hope that you get out of your comfort zone. I hope that you stop giving yourself excuses. I hope that you tell yourself, yeah, you're busy. We all are. Schedule those posts. Get a life of like balance, which like nothing's ever balanced, but find a day where you can truly sit down and do a power hour. I do power hours all the time, and that's how I work my business, is literally just by working an hour a day or a couple of hours if I can in a day. Are you ready to stop holding back? Are you ready to see what this business can do for you? Are you ready to recruit and to add people to your team and to make things happen? Are you ready to put forth action? And even if it doesn't work, you're ready to try something new and different. Are you ready to stop being complacent, to stop sitting? Are you ready to get out there? And if it doesn't work, try again. And also to check and see what your network is listening to, what your network likes about who you are and your brand. All right, y'all. I hope this is helpful. Get out there. Stop holding back. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.